Honorable Man Discord, don't forget to smile. Let's talk about it. All right, happy Monday. This video is not going to be too long. This is just a break from the constant news about murder, just anything negative. This channel is not just about news reports or what's going on in the entertainment industry that may be negative. Negativity, unfortunately, is very popular and it's trendy, but it's oftentimes necessary to take a time out and just remind yourself to do the small things like take in a deep breath, exhale, and smile. So to the side of me, you're going to see you're going to see 10 benefits of smiling, which the first says it helps you live longer, which I'm hoping my viewers are planning on living long. Smiling relieves stress. It elevates your mood. It's contagious. It boosts the immune system, lowers blood pressure. It reduces pain, makes you attractive. We'll get back to that. And it helps stay positive. I agree with all of it. I don't know where the study comes from, but I agree with it. As far as making you attractive, for those of you who are out there who are single and looking for someone, if you're not smiling, you're doing yourself a real disservice. Okay, that's the bare minimum you need to do. Because if you're walking around with an angry face, you can't expect anyone to feel like you're approachable. So make the decision today to start smiling more. When you go to the bathroom, stop at the mirror. You always should be stopping at the mirror anyway, because you should be ending the bathroom with the washing of hands. But stop in the mirror, take a look at your face, just do a face check and see how your face looks to the public. It's beneficial. It's a win-win, honestly, to smile, whether it's for business purposes or relationship purposes. So I suggest that you smile. Let me put on a clip that I found, and this woman is giving you some pointers on the benefits of smiling, which he's basically going to mention 3 things that's probably mentioned on this list, but nevertheless, let's take a listen.
3 benefits of smiling. 1, it lifts the face so you can appear looking younger. 2, it reduces stress. 3, it reduces your blood pressure. Smiling is not only a mood booster, it also releases cortisol and endorphins that provide a number of health benefits. Keep smiling. 3 benefits.
There you have it. You heard what she said about the endorphins. Smile. Some of you say you're in a good mood or you're having a good day, but you can't tell by your face. All right, so take the time out to smile. I found this video, and I have to give credit to, let me see. No, not that one. Excuse me. Well, this is a Get Up and Get Fit Wellness. So this is just, again, just encourage you to smile more often. Now let's get into it.
What do you have for us?
So today we smiling, Tiffany. Cheese.
That's easy.
Yeah, so one of the fastest ways to reduce your stress is just by smiling. Sit back. Smiling. By smiling, you're actually sending signal to your brain, right? It's so simple. The muscles in your face send signal to your brain and helps to reduce your stress.
So what if you don't really feel like smiling or have anything to smile about?
Fake it. Fake it.
Does that work still?
Yeah, it still does.
Really?
Just by smiling. Watch this. My brain's confused right now. It's like, what's going on? Something must be happening right now.
If you are feeling a little bit stressed, then all you have to do is take Thomas's quick tip and try smiling.
Smiling. Cheese.
There you have it. There's something else I want to show you all. Give me one moment. All right. So I have to credit this channel. It's called Black Men Smile. But it's amazing how smiling in our culture is something that is oftentimes looked at as like a sign of weakness, or people get confused by it. It just goes to show how how much dysfunction is in our community, because when you smile, oftentimes you'll hear people saying, "Why are you smiling? What's so funny?" As if it's a negative thing to smile, which is why I feel like without us realizing it, we smile less for that reason. But I don't want to digress. Let's get into this video.
I would say that Black Men Smile was birthed out of a particular form of chaos, but a particular form of reclamation, revolutionary reclamation that was being expressed through movements for liberation that we saw. And it was birthed 1 month out after Mike Brown was murdered in Ferguson. And it made me think about how we see ourselves versus how other people see us. It's clear that people see us as violent and as something to be feared. But how do we see ourselves, and how might I interject that into the conversation?
Y'all are beautiful. What we're doing is beautiful. Y'all are a reflection of me. I see myself in whenever I look at you all. Black men should be celebrated.
I was looking at social media and on Instagram, and I was looking at hashtags of Black men at the time. And constantly there were these images in these stories that didn't look like how I saw myself or how I would identify myself. And I put in the hashtag Black Men Smile, and it yielded 0 results. I was at a TED Talk, TEDx Buckhead, and I was wearing a shirt that had Black Men Smile on it. A gentleman came up to me that recognized the brand and was like, "Man, I really want to thank you for what you've done in creating Black Men Smile." It was like, I realized, and I went back and I looked at photos, and
I just have to say one thing, and it's not funny, but when I say it to myself, well, as he was speaking and I said it to myself, I found it funny, but it's actually not funny. But we have normalized not smiling to the point that here in New York, if I was to walk in the street and smile at another black guy, we would probably end up in a fight. That's the level of dysfunction that in some areas of the black community exists. I'll never say all to that statement, because it depends where you live, how you were raised, and your community, obviously. But in some places, that's how much dysfunction we have. I mean, even things as far as saying good morning. Some people will look at you like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you saying good morning to me? What's that about?" But again, this episode is to encourage smiling. This is about good vibrations. Let's get back into it.
I don't smile in a lot of my photos. But that's not the important point. The important point was that he didn't want his son to look at photos and just constantly see this image of a man that didn't have a spectrum of modes of being. And he was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, our relationship is so much more than that. Why will it be that if I'm dead and gone and he's looking at all these images, do I want him to be like, was my dad not happy to be my dad? That's point one, and he wanted to change that. And then he realized that once he tried to smile, he realized that if not making it a conscious act, he realized, in his words, he didn't know how to smile. I want black people to know that there is a truth that is ours outside of the truth that we've been told and that we've bought. And from that place is where our liberation will begin, and where our ultimate freedom will emerge. If claimed from that place, it can never be taken.
Gonna go back to that list. Yeah. If for nothing else, smile, because it reduces the blood pressure. It helps promote lower blood pressure and helps you live longer. Your day-to-day, depending on the career path you have, the job you have, it could be stressful. And you got to find ways to smile, which is why it's okay on your lunch break. If you're into TikTok videos, watch those videos that make you laugh. Watch things that are positive, things that, keep you in good spirits, because it's life. It can be tough. Life can be challenging. We understand that, but we have to take care of ourselves. And one of the ways of taking care of ourselves is eating correctly, making sure you stay hydrated, and making sure you incorporate a smile or two or laughter in your day, So this I thought this was, to me, I just thought this was funny that some women actually do this. I didn't know this is a thing. And for you women that, when I play this clip, please let me know if this is a thing. I incorporated it into this episode because I was like, women do this? Let's take a listen.
I know a way to make it look like you're always smiling. I look like I'm smiling, but I'm not. I'm lining my lips and then smudging it out. Now with the liner, you can lift up your smile. I'm lifting up my mouth corner really slightly, like this, and I'm blending it with my nail. You only want to use a really small amount, but I swear if I go anywhere and I don't have the energy to actually look nice, then I can just fake it. This way I look really friendly, even though I'm not even smiling. So now I can walk around in public, minding my own business and having a really friendly expression. I know a way to...
I'm scared of some of you women. I mean, you guys are faking smiles. I'm scared. All right, where does it end? I think that's hilarious, to be honest with you. Didn't even know that existed, that, you do something with your makeup to make it look like you're smiling when you got a serious face. Unfortunately for us men, not that I personally care to put on makeup to look like I'm smiling, but unfortunately for us, we don't have any type of add-ons to make it look as though we're smiling. We have to really smile out there. So, and for her, she has to really smile. She wants the benefits that's mentioned in this list. She can't fake smile with the makeup, but I just thought that was hilarious to put in there. But, again, life can be stressful. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Take that time out to smile, to laugh, make jokes. It's good for your health. Literally, it's good for your health. And I was once told, and I believe it's true, but obviously now that I'm doing podcasting, I was told that, to stay away from negative content in the news, because it could, take a toll on me mentally, which is the truth. And that goes for music also. Depending on the type of music you listen to all the time, if it's negative, it could take a toll on you mentally. You may not realize it, but it does take a toll. But just hope that, this short episode was beneficial for your day. And again, moving forward, just be more conscious about your lack of smiling if you don't smile much, and try to change that and see how you feel in the next few days and the next few weeks if you incorporate what you've learned in this episode. But as always, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.